Thank you for calling United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, or USCIS. To continue in English, press 1. Gracias por llamar al Have your application online by using the electronic immigration system. Press 1. Otherwise, to continue, press 2. To repeat this message, press 7. United States as a child. You are 30 years of age or under, and you are seeking information regarding the new process for deferred action, please press 0. Otherwise, please listen carefully. The options on our main menu have changed. Customer service representatives are available on this line from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Monday through Friday, for immigration services, such as case status, forms, locating the USCIS office, civil surgeons, change of address, or if you're an attorney, community-based organization, or employer, press 1. For information about immigration benefits and processes, such as interviews. June 15, 2012, the Secretary of Homeland Security directed that certain young people who were brought into the United States as children will be considered for relief from removal from the country or from entering into removal proceedings. Those who demonstrate that they meet the criteria will be eligible to receive deferred action for a period of 2 years, subject to renewal, and will be eligible to apply for work authorization. USCIS will outline the program's procedures within 60 days. No one should file with the agency at this time. For further information, please visit our website at uscis.gov, or you can speak to a customer service representative. Due to high call volume, the wait time may be longer than normal. To speak with a representative about this topic, please press 6 now. To repeat this message. Thanks for calling USCIS. Based on the choices you made in our automated system, it appears you would like information regarding special programs and services. Is that correct?
Yes, I just wanted, some general information about the DREAM Act.
Okay. Well, let me just clarify something real quick, sir. The DREAM Act, we do not have any information on that yet. The only way to get information specifically about the DREAM Act would be to schedule an appointment to go into your local office, because as of the present moment, the DREAM Act has not been signed into law. Are you speaking of the Deferred Action Program that was announced last month?
Yeah, the one where people under 15, people that entered the country when they were under the age of 15 can stay. Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you have... All right, thank you, sir. Now, if you have pen and paper available, we're looking at information regarding the Deferred Action process for relief from removal for young people. And how can I help you today regarding that, sir?
Well, I just wanted to know, who does it affect? I mean, what about the people who have filed for petitions and have been waiting in a waiting list for the past 2.5 years and they've paid into the system? Does that affect them as well?
Not necessarily, no, sir. I mean, what we'll go do is look at information regarding who is eligible to request deferred action. Because, basically, sir, if you've got a petition that has been filed on your behalf, and you're just waiting for your priority date to come current, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then, if you're already in the United States, as long as you meet the eligibility requirements, you should still qualify for this program.
Oh, no, it's not about me. I'm just saying, let's say I'm trying to bring my wife into the country and she's pregnant with my son. I'm a U.S. citizen. The DREAM Act doesn't help us at all, does it?
No. This deferred action process is basically for individuals who are brought to the United States undocumented under the age of 15.
So it helps.
Who are here without any status who need to work.
So it just basically gives illegal aliens that came into the country illegally without following the law access to the ability to work and documentation?
No, not documentation, just the ability to work, because they're still subject to removal.
They're still subject to removal.
yeah, they're still subject to being deported. It just means that the time frame it takes to go through the system, that this allows them the ability to possibly work and provide for families.
Okay.
Now, you indicated you're a U.S. citizen, right?
Right.
And you petitioned for your wife and your child?
My wife. She's pregnant with my child. My petition has already been... I'm also a U.S. soldier. I mean, my petition has been denied twice. And the twice by the consulate, and now the USCIS is trying to deny it again.
Well, first of all, I would like to say thank you for your service to our country, sir. But my question is, why is it being denied if you're a member of the U.S. military and a U.S. citizen?
Well, according to them, the whole petition is only for immigration purposes. But I think, one, that's ridiculous. Two, why would I have a child with my wife if it was only for immigration purposes? I mean,
right.
I was just wondering about this Dream Act because it kind of upset me a little bit when I saw it on television that 800,000 illegal immigrants that came into the country illegally, haven't paid into the taxes, and haven't done anything but illegal activities are going to be allowed to just stay in the country and work, yet here I am for the past 2.5 years paying thousands of dollars to USCIS, the consulate, and airline tickets, which have gotten really expensive, and nothing's being done for us.
Right. Well, I mean, to kind of go back on what you had just said a few moments ago, the I-130 is for immigration purposes, so that's the whole point of it. You're trying to get her over here to be with you.
The legal way.
I mean, right.
I'm not trying to put her on a boat or something or take her across the border.
Right.
Right. I mean, I'm just wondering, why isn't there something to help people out like us? I mean, if it was up to me, I'd go live with her, but I'm in the military. I'd go AWOL if I did that.
Right, that's correct. I guess I'm just confused, sir. I mean, if they're telling you that you're only using the I-130 for immigration purposes, well, that's correct, because that's the only way that you can legally bring her over here, is by the I-130. So, I mean, what other purpose would you be used for?
I mean,
that really doesn't make any sense if they're telling you that's kind of foolish on their behalf to say that, because that's what that whole purpose is for.
Well, I mean, the whole reason I wanted to call, I wanted to check if that Dream Act was going to help us out anyway. I've got a lawyer helping me out, and it's starting to look a little bit better, but it just upset me a little bit when I saw that. I mean, if I were one of those people that performed illegal activities, the money that I've put into the legal system to get my wife here the legal way, I could have used to bring her over illegally, and she'd already be here with me, and I wouldn't have to be alone for 2.5 years waiting for my wife and child. But it just upset me that they get to just stay here, yet I've been putting this money into the system, and I can't have my family with me.
Right. Now, the Dream Act that you're speaking of, and also this deferred action process, basically what those are referring to is individuals who are brought here as children, not necessarily against their will, but unknowingly or unwittingly, that were brought here that didn't have any say in how they were brought here. That's what this deferred action means that, yes, you are still subject to removal, but because you were brought here as a minor child, unwittingly, that we will allow you the ability to possibly work before going through the process of sending you home. Because they don't have a home country, if you will. They were brought here as children, and they don't really have anything back in their home country to go over to. Now, the Dream Act is, completely different. That's something that, if it ever does get signed into law, may lead to possible status of some sort. But like I said, right now we don't have any information on that because they're talking about that. That's nothing that's being enacted right now.
Okay. All right.
As far as your situation, as regretful as it is, neither one of these programs would help you because you're the U.S. citizen who's petitioning for your spouse and child. or future child, which, by the way, congratulations on that.
Oh, thank you. And he will be born a U.S. citizen, by the way. So, I mean, I'm just wondering, I would love to just go down there when he's born in October and just, you know, pick him up. But I don't want to separate my child from his mother.
Right, right.
So I was just wondering, like, these, you know, new reforms that are helping out illegal people, but not helping out the U.S. citizens, was going to help out the U.S. citizens at all. That's all I want to know.
Right.
Thank you.
Right, I understand that. Now, and you're welcome, sir. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
No, that's it. Thank you very much.
Well, you're very welcome, sir. Well, please do not hesitate to call us back if you do have any additional questions. And thank you for calling USCIS. If you have yourself a nice day, and I want to wish you and your family the best of luck on getting this taken care of.
You too, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.